This is the start of the retraining trunk to bypass all of the dead and dry-backed wood from this large crown. So this is a 30-year-old vine. It's got a lot of big cuts that are made to it, causing a lot of dryback and potentially fungal disease in the crown of the vine. So this is the first year. What we need to do is we need to work down to the base of the vine, making sure there's no big dryback points. We want to go below any dryback that we can see. And we want to look for a water shoot that is coming out on the left or right side of the vine. So here we have a 1-year-old water shoot coming out of the vine. And then this year, year 1, all we're going to do is top tie that to the wire. So I've left 2 nodes above the wire to give it a little bit of stability. We're tying it off with a twist tie or a small zip tie to lock it on tight. And then we are top tying it like we would a young vine. So I'm removing all the buds above the wire. I'm removing the buds just under the wire that I don't want. And I'm looking for a good spacing to start my shuckers branching system. So about there is where I want it. And then once the bud starts to swell and we go through to shoot thin during the start of spring, I'll come through and knock all these buds off below that I don't want and just leave the 3 or 4 buds on that new trunk that will potentially be the new spur positions and fruiting canes. We do it that way because if we were to knock all these buds off now with our secateurs, we're likely to cause a wound in that new trunk, and we don't want to cause any damage there with secateurs because eventually if we go too deep, it will cause that wound and it will impede the sap flow on the new trunk. So that's year 1. Take a water shoot from the side of the trunk, top tie it to the wire, strip back the buds at the wire, leave all the rest, and then come back and we'll shoot thin it in spring back to the 3 or 4 shoots that we want to keep for our cane and renewal spurs. During this process, it's important to keep maintaining sap flow to the old trunk. So we've still got our spur and cane wrap down, our spur and cane wrap down on the left as well. And then this year, this will only have four canes on it, so it's not pulling too much energy away from this one to start this one and vice versa.